I'm here to show you how to make your own land and water form cards. I have this in the classroom and it's very popular. They're very beautiful because they're made with watercolors. So you can go to my land and water form lesson on this channel and learn about the definitions of these and see a different way of working with them. These are the cards that I have made for the classroom. Here's one set. Another one. And the third set. You can see, I hope, that they are all partners. They're all opposites of each other. That makes it kind of easy to do the watercolors. So I have some watercolor paper here that was left over from when I made these, and I will use this to show you about it today. I want my painting, if you can see, to be a little bit smaller than the actual paper. Watercolor can run. That's how you use it, right? By getting it wet, and water goes places. So I'm going to put a little margin around this. Now I'm just going to use an edge of my paper because I don't actually have a ruler. You could use a ruler and be more precise. All I'm going to do is make a rectangle. I'm just using the paper, lining it up very close to the edge, but not quite at it. Then I might actually leave a little bit more space at the bottom than at the top. I'm setting down my top paper, trying to make it even to the bottom edge. There's my rectangle. So I keep a little more space at the bottom because that lets me know which way the card goes. And also there's some space here for another part of the activity. If I want to, I can label. I'll have some space to put a label here. So it's nice to leave some space. I'm going to need more than one piece of paper here. I will make two more ready, just the same way I did here. And they don't have to be exactly the same. It's okay. But I am keeping this one close so I can line it up. And make sure they're pretty close to the same place in terms of the top and the bottom. Okay. Number two. Now, to make the whole set, you will need 6 because you will make 2 of each. I'm just going to show you how to get started on making 1 of each. Yep. Again, it's great to use pencil. Okay. So I have 3 templates ready, and you can make 6 total. Now, this amount of space that I have for my painting, here are some templates that I use to make those shapes, and I'll show you how I do that. So this one goes for the lake and the island. This one's the peninsula and the Gulf, and this one is the strait and the isthmus, as you can tell. All right, I have some pieces of just construction paper here, cardstock. You can use whatever you have in your home. And I'm going to draw. I can draw whatever I want in terms of my template. We'll start with this one, Lake and the Island. Just gonna kind of make a little shape here. It's kind of like making something that looks a little bit like a potato, huh? I don't know. I'll cut that out. There. There's my little island or my lake. And it'll fit very nicely inside. That'll look, you can see it. I'll get closer. It's very bright. There you go. That'll fit nicely. Now the peninsula or the Gulf, again, it starts at the top as well. So I'll go ahead and use this other side of this paper, and I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to start drawing from there. There is my outline. And we will cut that out. That will be my peninsula and my Gulf. The flat line here means that when I trace it onto my paper, I'm going to line up the top, right? Now I have one template left, the one for the strait or the isthmus. Now for this one, I'm going to cut this paper down a little bit to the same size as my square, or my rectangle. There we go. Now this line shows me how much space I have, because the isthmus and the strait want to go from the top to the bottom of the whole workspace. And it's okay if you don't like what you've drawn. Just use that eraser. Okay, I'm fine with this. There it is. Cut that out. I have made all of my templates. So why don't you do that? Go and make your templates and your papers to use with your boundaries, and then come back and watch the next video about tracing them on and starting your watercolors.